I think that some people are unaware that I pretty much read every single comment. And I mean every one of them. That doesn't mean I reply to all of them, but I read them all. And one series of comments that I see every now and again is on my tier list video. Yeah, remember that? It's already been a year. That's insane. The comments are usually along the lines of, "Bro, you said you didn't like Cody fans, but you put Sierra in B, who's above Cody." Yeah, and as my friend Sailor says,
that is for true.
And I'm not changing my mind on it. But I will explain my reason on why Sierra is not that bad and pretty good, while also addressing a few other things that'll strengthen my reasons with examples here and there, so stick with me here. It's time for the Sierra video.
Oh my gosh, I love you guys, and this is the greatest day of my life. Anybody got a paper bag I can breathe into? Oh my gosh, Cody! I've dreamt of this moment, only you aren't wearing a shirt.
So why Sierra? You know, the crazy fangirl, as many see her, while also saying that she's annoying, she's loud, I guess, a bit of a freak. The correct answer is D, all of the above. Yes, you're right on that. That's who she is, and it works well. Total Drama is no stranger to having characters that are rather stereotypical or an exaggerated character archetype, and characters that have more episodes to them get more depth to them. That's not a 100% case because some characters can have a limited amount of episodes and still be great, especially if they get focus. It's not a secret that Sierra is all over the place in World Tour. You think that she would be this one-off character from Celebrity Manhunt, but nope, she stayed and made it all the way to the Final Four, surprisingly. It's quite funny how a good number of people say that, "Oh, Cody should have been in the finale," but they don't even bring up the one person who carried him throughout the season, who's actually putting in work for most of the time she was there for either her team or herself, and was someone who was definitely inspired to win. Hell, my favorite moment from her is when Heather tried striking up a deal with her, and Sierra in the confessional a second later was like, "Yeah, I'm not falling for that bullshit."
Of course, I know Heather's playing me. I've seen every episode like 15 times. Hello? I'm playing Heather.
She used her fan knowledge not to be manipulated so easily. She certainly would have had a better shot compared to Cody, but I digress. With all of that in mind, it reminds you that, yeah, Sierra was kind of a wild card type of player, really did whatever she wanted, even if she was a crazy fangirl. There's a good balance between her trying to win and then doing whatever with Cody. And that's another thing that I want to bring up with Sierra being a strong example of what I'm about to say. As I said before, a good chunk of characters in this series are rather one note, and some are just, as you could classify as, joke characters or a gag character. You know, someone who's just there for shits and giggles and pretty much nothing else. And that's why Sierra works so well. Her gag or joke is being a fucking freak towards this dude most of the time. But again, there's a balance with this. She knows when to stop being annoying and actually try and win, mostly so she can continue being a freak to Cody. When it doesn't work is when the character literally has nothing else going for them besides their one-off joke being used over and over again. That's why a good portion of the Pakuteu cast does not work. Leonard is just a dumb LARPer, and that's it. Beardo is just a dude who makes sound effects. That's it. Rodney is a love-struck idiot. Amy is a bitch to her sister, because yes. And I was thinking of putting Max in this awful pile, but he just slightly gets a pass. Very slightly. Because, well, he has more episodes and actually has interactions with Scarlet. That's all. But if it wasn't for that, his dumb, evil shtick would have gotten old very fast, which it did. Though there were a few characters that, even with the limited amount of screen time they had for one season, they were pretty good. So characters like Ella, Jasmine, and Sean are pretty great within Pakuteu. This applies to characters outside of that season as well. And the best example is that of Lindsay. Everyone knows that she can't count to 10 without the help of her fingers probably, but she still has some of the best moments within the whole series, with cursing out Heather, becoming independent or a leader, and winning challenges on her own or for her team. But remember, you know she's labeled the dumb blonde, which, I mean, kind of true half the time. Half the time. The other half is her being someone you wouldn't expect to win by their own means. Again, a perfect balance. And that's what Sierra had for all of World Tour. Now, just because I say that doesn't mean she is perfect, because, weirdly enough, from All-Stars of course, without Cody, the other half, she became unbalanced. A little bit more annoying with no rhyme or reason, and more freaky than before. And we all know how I feel about All-Stars, and I somehow cannot go a video without bringing it up, so we'll just end it there. So, yes, I put Sierra above Cody, the ultimate Cody fan, as I said. That was her whole thing, and she did her parts pretty damn well, I'd say. She had a good gag, and it worked pretty damn well because it wasn't used. It was used the right amount and still had a good number of times where she wasn't just her stupid gag compared to a lot of other characters where that really doesn't work for them. So Sierra is good. So yeah, that's just the quick short Sierra video. I also wanted to touch upon like the whole idea of like gag characters and everything. I was gonna go into more examples of like different series of like comparing Fire Force to One Piece, but that really has nothing to do with this video at the end of the day. So I just kind of kept it exclusive to Total Drama characters because I know that'd be easier to understand in this type of scenario. So yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comments below. You know what to do with all the links that I provide you and everything of the sort. Stay safe out there. Thank you for watching. That's greatly appreciated, of course. Have a great day, have a great night, and everything else you know what to do. Bye.